gently works away from the player.
Could roll into the rough on this one. Just off the fairway in the first cut. Going with the 5-iron here.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Okay, steady now. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Rich, the 5th is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction, so driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
And that's for birdie. Well holed. And he'll move into the top 10. Justin Thomas is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-shot lead. Oh, this one looks to be heading down the runway. From around 180 yards out. 3 shots off the lead. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. It's on a great line. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies. I will take that also into the top 5 now. The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5 is a lovely hole.
There are 2 menacing bunkers on this hole. The far one, the one right in the middle of the fairway, it looks like a zit from the back tee box. That is not the place to be.
Rich, New Orleans, or should I say New Orleans. How good is it here to be on the Bayou? This is a special week. It's a great eating week and a real festival atmosphere.
It is, and it's hosted on a golf course that provides plenty of fireworks as well. What a cool design this is. It's wide open off the tee, but then the greens are minuscule in size, and they have these little runoff areas where it doesn't look like you're going to be in much trouble, but you start missing a couple of greens in a row, and you start getting these head scratching. Well, do I bump it in there? Do I flop it on the green? Do I take it low, high, medium, bump it into the... I mean, you have so many different ways of playing shots around these greens that you can outthink yourself. And I think that's what happens with a lot of these players, is that usually you have one option when you miss the green. Here, you got a whole lot of them. So this golf course grabs your attention, especially around the greens, which makes it quite difficult for a lot of these players.
Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt.
This has a real chance.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Now checking in on the standings, they're currently tied for first place with Justin Thomas. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
This one headed left and not coming back.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Par putt coming up here. Looks good off the blade. And down she goes. Tied at the top, Rich, with the back 9 here left today.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Justin Thomas, the major champion, world #1 player, really has all the attributes, doesn't he, Rich?
He does. His focus on his own game is amazing. I think that this kid really understands how to play the game. He's got all the shots, but he doesn't try and get up there and hit it as hard as he can every single time. He gets out there and he learns how to play the game, hit the finesse shots when you need it, take some risks when you need to, but also back off when you don't need to. This kid is a real deal, complete game from head to toe.
Lovely effort that. Sitting at 6 under for the day. Currently in top spot. And now you just got to pray for good lie, because that one's heading towards the sand. And here we are with the third shot. Currently in the lead by a shot. 16 feet to the cup.
Tweet, tweet. This is for 2 birdies.
Oh, that's frustrating. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back 9. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there sits a little bit caddy cornered to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play.
Big putt for par coming up. And down it goes. He's currently in a share of top spot. Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
A birdie putt awaits.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Oh, what an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Great touch.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards. Had a fantastic drive.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Not sure if that's how they drew it up. Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. How close was that to going down? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup. Solid little par putt here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? He's currently in the second position. Well, as we approach the final holes here at TPC Louisiana, the short par 4 16, Rich, it's a good one, but also a challenging one.
Only the brave will take driver out on this short hole. Long irons, hybrids, fairway woods down the left-hand side is just fine.
You like that, didn't you? Now this is a spot they need to get up and down from. Just 2 strokes off the lead.
Nothing like a little pressure late in the day.
He can sense an opportunity here.
I really hope this one drops for him.
Yep, tracking well.
Solid par putt, that. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. If you want to win at TPC Louisiana, you've got to hit a couple of very important shots late. The tee shot here at 17, Rich, is one of them.
A tee shot that no player likes to face. Water all the way down the left-hand side. The bailout zone out to the right falls away from the green. No fun whatsoever.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
And he holds it. What a putt. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. The closing hole at TPC Louisiana has water all the way down the right, Rich, but that's not its only issue.
Bailing out to the left, you'll find some menacing bunkers that you want no part of. However, if you find the fairway, going for it in 2 will be very tempting.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Aggressive, I love it, especially since they're 1 back of the lead.
And this putt for the tournament.
This one looking really good.
Rich, it's time you and I went down to Bourbon Street because we've just crowned our Zurich Classic New Orleans champion.
This player taking a big bite out of the Big Easy with this win at the Zurich Classic of New Orleans.
And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that caliber and to win the event, what a performance.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone, and they can boast about this on social media for, well, weeks now.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beem, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in and see you next time. UK Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Providence Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beem in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Oh, thank you so much, Luke. I am so happy that I have been put with these two players because they've been going back and forth at each other on social media leading up to this event. They seem to really have something to prove, a bone to pick with each other, and it'll all be settled out on the golf course today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. Not a bad line, this one. Taking aim from about 180 yards here. It's heading to the rough for mine. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And he needs this to save par.
Looking good so far.
So it'll be a par to start their round.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Good shot there, Beamer. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Going with the 7. Okay, that'll work. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Go in. And down it goes. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Well, this should find the short grass. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out. Wow, that drive. Incredible stuff. Over 300 yards. Huh.
And here we are with the third shot. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Tracking. Good putt, that.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Teeing off here at the 4th. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Oh, well done. Second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it, if you can hold this. Oh, this looks pure. Well, that's a bit disappointing. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. We have a par 4 on this one. That should find the fairway. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Only 2 shots off the pace. That could play.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Beautiful shot. And that will take him to 2 under. He's currently tied for 3rd. Time to tee off at the 6th. This would be a great up and down. Ooh, that almost went down. What's in front of them, Henny?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
That's well held. Currently 2 under for the event. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Playing from around 230 yards. Just a stroke behind the leader.
Yeah, oh no, this one's left.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just 1 shot back now. That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Judging it beautifully.
It's looking solid.
Looking at the scoreboard, they currently sit in 2nd place. Just 1 spot behind Jon Rahm. Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. The great Ceferano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be number one, because he seemingly has zero weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
And it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now. Putting for birdie here. Ooh, right by the hole. Job done. Let's head to the next. Well, I'm interested in my buddy Builder's thoughts of this duel after 9 holes.
2 strokes off the lead with 9 to go, Luke. They're going to need to put something special together.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Henny, what does that lie look like?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Well, that was a good strike. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 2 strokes off the lead. Here we are, Rich, a wonderful opportunity on the table, a chance to go back-to-back. Just how big would that be?
Obviously massive, but I'm very impressed. They've put themselves in a position to win for the 2nd week in a row. Impressive.
Teeing off here at the 11th.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Sitting at 3 under par. Currently tied for 3rd. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That should set up another chance. This putt is about 17 feet long.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
This really looks good.
Justin Thomas is our current leader. Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135. He really got that one out there. Fantastic drive.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Currently a shot off the lead. Didn't that look good for a long time? Playing their 4th shot. Just 1 stroke off the lead. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Putt is underway.
And that's for a bogey. And it's that man JT on top spot of this leaderboard. Good play from Justin Thomas. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. Opting for the hybrid, I think. It's just a tad offline, that one. Headed towards the left. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just a couple back from our leader. Putting for